Welcome back to another battle, everybody. I am C-Money. I'm a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player, and today we are back at it again with another Tier List Tuesday video. This is Progressive Capitals on the New York map. We're playing as the green player. Out of the fourth position, we have two bots. So the white player quit immediately. The red player didn't even play the game. We've got a potential 1-point play over, or 2-point play over this back left. Manhattan is a 3-point hold, which is not bad. I'm going to cap on this 3 here. Hopefully black doesn't roll me turn 1. This 3 is going to be slightly better than that 3. He says, good luck. You're staring at a 7 of mine, and I go right after you. I don't think challenging me is going to be your best idea. This map is pretty terrible. We're going to split share this back here. White immediate quit, whereas red is going to be a bot that plays out in terms of placing troops, but not actually doing anything. So a bit of a scuffed tier list Tuesday, but you know, it is what it is. I don't think black's going to roll an 11 on 6. I think that would be a big mistake. And what I'm going to do here, because I know purple is going to come back here for this. I know he's going to come back here. We're going to take our card here. We're going to move our troops away, and the 7's going to fortify into cap. So if he wants to clear all of this, he can. Bad dice there. But he's going to meet a strong cap if he comes all the way through here. And we're not going to let him hold, right? We're just going to play that little battle out. But we're basically playing a 4-player game here. It doesn't quite get the full encompassing feel of a standard tier list Tuesday that you would with 6 players, because the ready up button worked for one player and he bailed, and did not work for the other player apparently. Purple going very aggressive early and hasn't hit into here yet. He lets me hold the bonus. We'll see if that was intentional. Because red bot's going to continue stacking in front of purple. If this gets too unmanageable at some point during the game, that'll be very, very interesting. We're going to get a +3 here to start. We'll see how long that lasts. And I'd actually like to hide my material back in Coney Island Peninsula here and start stacking against this bot. Or I guess not a bot anymore. But stacking against this white cap here, I don't think is going to be a bad idea. So we obviously get a few extra troops there. We've got a very, very strong capital already because of how much material we got grouped up. And not in a bad spot to proceed forth in this game. Nobody else holding a bonus as far as I can tell. Maybe purple is. Purple's holding a +3 himself, the +3 at the top in the Bronx. Nobody nips that one in the bud. So he might just leave me alone. If he somehow gets the Queen's bonus, I would be very, very surprised. You can see the bonuses here on the map. There are 3 reasonable bonuses and 2 absurd ones. Those are the +12s in the middle of Brooklyn and Queens. Staten Island is a 2-point +3. Manhattan is typically a 4-point +5. And the Bronx is a 2-point +3 as well. Staten Island with 1 more territory than the Bronx. So red, going to continue stacking, has not lost its capital yet. And I, on the other hand, will likely start, hopefully black gets out of the way here. I'm going to try to play for this. Oh, please roll that. Please roll that capital. No, we're not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not letting him sit here for this down here. It doesn't make any sense for me to let him sit down here for this. Add extra troops now. We're not doing that. Black quits immediately. I did that maneuver and black quit immediately. So we're playing a 3-player game. Because I don't want black to end up with a second capital. That's not in my best interest. Pink does not have his bonus yet, so I wonder if the red cap is within him there. Does purple break me now? He does. Good luck with that, pal. But I've got decent leverage for this. Black is out of the game. Worth 3 cards, no less. Maybe purple will let me hold. I'm going to take the whole thing back. We're going to see what happens if I take the whole thing back. I reopen his cap. We'll see what kind of trust we can build here. He did just... Did I leave a 3 in there that he just smoked? I did. I left a 3 in there that he lost a troop on. You would think that he would have stopped once he got to Central Staten Island. Now, if he stops letting me hold this, we're going to beeline up and take his bonus out of the top. And he doesn't have great recovery as far as I can tell to go deal with that. And maybe he starts playing for something else here, and he and I can be a little bit more cordial with each other. If he does keep breaking me, well, respectfully, sir, you would have played yourself. My cap is locked now because of that maneuver on black. I thought black would continue playing and retaliate, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So we'll take our card in front of pink, and we should get a bunch of troops. And he shouldn't really see this fortify here. I'm stacking up there. It's got a 20 bomb here. And they don't see where this goes down to, right? So purple doesn't re-break me. We can now play for the white cap here. I feel a little bit better about it. Yeah, I have to imagine the red bot is in pink's bonus, because I don't know why you wouldn't take this otherwise. And purple and I both getting +3. So I've had one turn less than him in terms of holding the +3, but he's letting me hold it now. Just a couple extra troops generating over the opponent on the board here. Not a bad idea. Does he roll an 11 on 6 cap here? He does not. Fortifies away. Interesting. I fully plan on taking this on the next turn, so I'd like to have the extra troops from double capital. I'd also like to have an open capital, which obviously mine is not. 26 cap should hold just fine. Let's get the +2 on Diker Heights, which is a bizarre name. This rolls at 100% at 17. We lose 8. That's actually not that bad. But a 26 cap at a 14 cap. I'll take losing 8. Pretty much any day. So, seemingly decent rapport with purple now. Hopefully. And pink locks his cap. Alright, so I don't think pink is the strongest player. I think purple's probably the better of my two opponents. Purple did not hit the red stack here. He just hit white. Killing white will give him no cards. Killing black will give him cards. So finding the black capital would not be a bad idea for me. Fortunately, this game's actually playing out in a reasonably decent way. Red bot loses its cap to purple. So not black like we thought might happen. I'm just going to go on a little adventure here. I don't like that sitting there. I'm not a fan of this. I'm going to be honest. I'm not big on the 11 sitting there. I wanted to go find black. He might be stacking on black's cap right now, though. And pink opens up mine. Yeah, purple's getting 2 extra troops from the red cap. I don't know how much bigger he is than me. He obviously got higher trades. He would have gotten the 8. I got the 6. I don't really want to get the 10. We haven't seen him jump. Really, how we're gonna play this? I think I locked this cap up and I let pink come down and take into me. How I anticipate playing this out is let him feed me the black kill, because those 3 cards are going to come in handy regardless of when they come. They're likely. Maybe he gets the black kill outright. Red's got at least 2 territories, if not potentially 3. Lost its cap to purple, though. So I'm going to lock this cap up. Now, my other one only has 1 path off. But I have to hit through a bunch of material here otherwise. I have to hit through a bunch of material here. I'd rather have pink give me more cards in here. Right, I'd have to hit through 22 troops. Purple's still getting 10. This 11 here is not my favorite. I could lock this cap off, but I'd only have one chance. He sets in early. That's really good. He might use this to try to kill black, though. And he'll... Yeah, he gets 3 cards off of that. That's not great. That is not great. We do get a better trade off of it. But purple might snowball this, and I'm worried that pink isn't very good and isn't going to stop it. But we'll see. I don't know. Purple's in a much better position now that he's upgraded to a better capital. Presumably upgraded to a better capital. Let's open pink. Take another +2 here. Central Staten Island. That should be fine. 32 here. 45 there. I'm fine showing him the capital. I'll pull this back. We're back on 3 cards. So purple sets for 10. Kills black, sets again on the next turn for even more. But pink's going aggressive here. This is good. Pink's getting involved. We've got purple on 3 caps. He hasn't reopened me, though. I maybe could have scooped one of those capitals. I'd love to see it drop to 2. But I'm worried that pink isn't going to be strong enough to stop him. And the only way I can get involved is if he lets me, and it doesn't look like he's going to let me. He does fortify over... But that wasn't to take a capital, right? So I didn't see the number change at all. I think pink's going to get pretty heavily targeted here. The question is, after he gets heavily targeted, am I going to have enough left to stop purple? Purple just takes once. But seemingly defended something else. Trades are up to like 25 now. There's a potential for taking this purple cap down here, which would give me a better anchor over this bottom position. Right now, though, I don't have that luxury. So we're just going to keep going this way. Got a little bit of white here, a little bit of pink there. I found another one of those red territories. We're on 4 cards now. Very bizarre start to this game with the quitting and whatnot, but I don't mind forcing some players' hands. Pink does have the +3 himself now, so he did steal the +3. And now all of those troops that he brought, yeah, he's brought them back this way. Is that going to be to clear out the remaining red territory? It's probably to clear out the remaining bit of red behind him right now. So another further reason why I don't think pink is very good is because he's too worried about bonuses at this stage of the game. The trade-ins are much more important right now. Purple's going crazy. Now there's a chance he just broke. Yeah, it's about time you brought those troops back to capital. That was a good play. I'm not going to take those cards off of him, though. I want to get a little bit of vision on how much he's got around the board right now. So I've got the 53 on cap there. I'm not super worried about that. I've got a 15 here. Where are these capitals? There might be one right next to purple here. Pink 10 just randomly sitting there. This is very interesting. Yeah, pink lost this bonus, but obviously I opened him back up. He trades. That might explain a little bit why purple came back to cap. There might even be a purple cap up here. Is he rolling something up here? Yeah, purple had a cap up there. Wow. Okay. Okay. And pink did not like that. So it seems like purple didn't even try to salvage this cap. He knew he was going to lose it. And now he sets himself. How much ends up down here? 10 of his 30 trade-in. So somehow these two have gotten into a position where they're both just going to keep fighting. So I'm going to take my card intentionally on Long Island City to give his cap a path out so he can use additional troops there. I've got a couple cards available right now. Brings everything back to a 50 stack here. I wonder if the other cap is weaker. And pink is considerably weaker than purple, I think. Yeah, let's take that. Get this to a 50, I think is fine. Yeah, he's got a 30 cap there. We don't break him, though. We definitely don't break him. But I see what he does here. He gets 12 now. Does he balance these, or does he just go haywire and make sure purple doesn't have that bonus back there? Let's purple hold the bonus. Let's purple hold the bonus. I don't want to lock my cap up anymore. I want to take cards up top now. Because my cap is open to purple. My cap is open to purple. I have a trade. 50. I don't know what's on the other capital. And I would need... Well, maybe pink will give me double pathing here. I'm not really sure. I would need to make sure I had enough troops to roll both capitals. And get something out of it, I think, is an important aspect of this. I would want to make sure I get something out of it. Red bot being in the way here is a bit tough. Like if pink took here on Sheepshed Bay, that would be perfect. I could double tap purple. I think I could beat pink in a 1v1. Oh, go to the right. Go to the right more. Ooh, yeah, that gives it to me. That gives me just what I needed. I go through white up there. Question is, how much will I have left? I'm not positive about that. Can I still get that? I don't think I can. I didn't think he'd have a bunch of stuff defending this up here. Okay. I don't know. I just assumed he wouldn't defend it. Bit of a mistake by me. I should have sent more up there. I just went with the full stacks. Purple probably sets on 4. These guys have both not really waited to 5 at any point. I probably even could have killed pink there. I didn't go for it, though. I think pink is the worst of these two players. Got an 8 to clear up there. He's getting 10. And I don't know how much he's got on these caps. Now, I theoretically... 60 here. I theoretically could clear... Where does that come? Does it come back here? Comes back to this one. It's on 5 cards. Doesn't open me up here. Got enough troops to take this, though. 54 here. It just comes down to what's here. If it's like 70, I think I can kill him. I don't even mean to kill white there. Ooh, I think I can kill him. 4 or 5 cards as well. There it is. Add a little bit of a deficit, but I don't think it's enough of a deficit where pink can do enough about it. We'll have a trade. Obviously, a trade on the next turn. 40, 12. He's not on a trade. It takes some pretty big stones to beat me now. That was a ballsy kill, man, but I wish I had it a turn sooner. Oh, pink's going quick now. Pink's proving the doubters wrong, and he's giving me a ton of cards. Oh, he's consolidating. I'm on 5 cards. I'm just going to go take your cap now. He's got so many caps. I don't like that play, actually. You know, maybe it's a play to not get yourself card blocked, but maybe it's a play to not get yourself card blocked. But what I actually think it does is it forces you to roll so many of my capitals here. That one's external, right? This here. If he's got a trade, there's a mathematical possibility he could do it, but I have a trade myself. So very strange. He's got the trade. I don't think that's enough to roll a single cap except this one down here, though, which he's going to do. Which is fine. He loses 46. He lost 46 on that. Man, I've got 3 40-plus caps. Good game, sir. Does he step off? He steps off one of them. That play on purple, that was the play I needed to do because I knew that purple was stronger than pink once he traded in, for sure. He was stronger than pink once he traded in, for sure. This is the cap that he might come and roll. Other one's obviously not open to it. If he forces me to card block, I'll get to the point where I got a card block, but I don't really want to have to do that. See, this looks like he's trying to make plays to not, like, bother me, but he's also not pulling off cap. So he is going to force me to card block. That's what this tells me, is he's going to force me to card block him. So we're just going to have to get to a point where we can card block him. I guess I'll just do it slowly. I think, you know what I think he thinks? Yeah, he thinks that, what? He thinks that red counts for something. Red does not count for something, my good sir. Oh, this is a strange game. I'm so glad we went for that kill on purple, though. Where do I take my card? Here, I guess. I'm slowly putting us to a spot where I can obviously continue this block. He trades in. I think he's just going to kill red, even though he's going to go through my 21 to do it. Does he roll the cap again? Goes through the 21 to do it. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't do anything, Mr. Pink, but that's totally okay. Now does he come off? Yeah, all right, good game. I'll smoke his stack, but not cap run him because I think it's funny. Good game. Or I mean, I'm going to cap run him. I'm not going to world dom him. Too janky. Shout out to Pink for being a lad most of this game. You don't have to kill the bots. You still get second place, regardless of where it finished. This is a very weird map. I think it's pretty dreadful for caps, but it did set up a very nice play. that I screwed up on the first attempt and fortunately got it on the second go around there. Pink was a master. Interesting. I mean, I could tell by his speed he was decent, but beginner on purple, I thought purple played better than a beginner. Novice on our other two players, white obviously quit immediately, and black couldn't handle the not letting him have the white cap smoke, so to speak. Let's take a look at let's take a look at the New York map and then where it falls on our tier list here. So this is the New York map. We saw our bonuses, obviously 34 territories with 2 blizzards, so it knocks us down to 32. It is 7 territories smaller than the classic map, and it is a jumbled mess in the middle of the board. The 3 bonuses that you can hold definitely give very good access to players for getting an advantage if you're able to hold it. I had a game that really just snowballed out of control on my first attempt at this video for another player, so obviously didn't finish that one. If you've got the blizzards can be impactful as well. If you've got like that blizzard back here, the back of Manhattan, it just gives you a little bit one fewer access point to the bonus at the top, and also one fewer point to have to hold Manhattan. You could have a Staten Island blizzard in the back, or maybe this one here that keeps this on a 1-point hold. Just makes the stuff easier to hold. Just a little bit more, make those bonuses a little bit more OP. As far as the middle of the board, difficult to block if you've got a middle cap, but at the end of the day, this map is just a small blob with junk in the middle, and the middle bonuses don't count for anything. So it's better to take like the cap that I had, that you don't block. You can only block on what, 1, 2, 3, 4-point block, which on this small of a map is kind of a lot. It's not my favorite. It's better than some of the tiny maps. It's probably pretty close to France in terms of likability. I don't actually think it deserves. No, you know what? I think it does deserve the F tier. It's just bad, guys. The bonuses don't matter, and the bonuses matter too much and not at all at the same time. So the ones on the outside matter a bunch, but nobody ever thinks they're going to hold the bonuses on the inside, so they don't try. Whereas, I guess that kind of very similar to Alcatraz. Maybe I'll put it at the very bottom of E tier. We'll put it right next to Alcatraz because it's like Alcatraz with less easy card blocking opportunities. Because the middle bonuses, like on Alcatraz, nobody ever holds, and the outer bonuses are what ends up leading to wins for players, and that's where we'll rank that. So New York falls to the base of E tier. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We upload these Tier List Tuesday videos every single Tuesday, so check them out. We've got a whole playlist of them if you haven't caught them before. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.